we're going to start the pizza. We'll just get the dough started. And you can use a mixer with a dough hook, but I don't want to bother with that because we're just doing pizza for 3 of us. So we're going to put the dough in. So we've got the dough in, we'll do the yeast, and then we've got our warm water. We'll mix that in. And like I said, you can use a mixer with a dough hook, but I'm just going to go old-fashioned, old school, and go with one of my Thrive mixing spatula spoons. These are great for cooking in high heat as well as just mixing. Learning to cook one-handed, sometimes you got to put a little rubber mat underneath the bowl so you can cook one-handed. So we're going to get that mixed up, and then we'll knead it, and then we're going to let it sit. We'll cover it with plastic and let it sit for about an hour to rise. And we'll refresh the onions and broccoli. Put the lid on that. I'm going to do this, these peppers separate. And then I'm going to save this sausage pack for later. I'm just going to use some sausage and hamburger that we have. And I will use the tomato sauce from the kit. There we go. So we're going to let this sit and about 1 hour. So here we are, part 2 on pizza. Got the dough has risen. And we're going to put a little bit of flour down here on the surface. Take this out. It was about doubled in size. That usually takes about an hour. The instructions on the card say. And then we're just going to roll this out to one pizza. And then we've got one step. We can either use melted butter or oil. Okay, I'm looking at the live video. Well, I think we're on the 3rd one. I can't really tell. The last live video feed was a blank or black screen, and then someone tried calling in the middle of it. So, don't know if you saw it before, but anyway, we're doing the seasoning now with a little bit of garlic and some oil. You can use melted butter or olive oil. I'm opting to use olive oil. One of the tricks for seasoning the backside of the dough is to put this oil and seasoning right on the pan. Meanwhile, we've got some water boiling so we can get our sauce going, our pizza sauce. Yeah, I think we need some more oil in there. All the ingredients are refreshed. We're going to go ahead and brush the rest of the oil, garlic, and Italian seasoning onto the crust. And I have used this tomato sauce before without cooking it. Just added water and it tastes great. And this recipe card says to go ahead and put it in boiling water, so I'm going to go ahead and follow the directions. Throw that in there. Stir that. Look at that sauce. Starting to thicken up there. Meanwhile, we have our cheese that we refreshed. We just turned it a few times. You can put it in a container or just put it in there. And now this cheese is just soft like some cheese that you would have shredded just recently. That's going to go on top. And then we've got our veggies refreshed. I mentioned my wife doesn't do peppers, so I've got extra mushrooms for me, peppers for me. This is going to be on my wife's side of the pizza with the onions and broccoli. That's her veggies of choice. And then this is the regular veggie pack that comes with it. And of course I've got all the other Thrive veggies, so I went ahead and refreshed some. And then I've got a combination of sausage and hamburger here all ready to go. That's been refreshed. And there we go. So that sauce is ready. We've got the oven all preheated to 400. So the light has just come on. It is ready. A friend of mine's always joking about sometime they went to a pizza place and the guy was pronouncing ready, red eye. He kept saying, number 41, red eye. So I always think of that when I think of food being ready. Thanks, fellas. It's funny. Alright, so we got our sauce. Nice and thick. Broccoli and onion slices. There's 3 of us tonight, so we got 1/3 here for her. A little bit of liquid left over, we'll use that for a soup base, so we won't be tossing that out. Mushrooms. The extra mushrooms over here in this corner for me. Mushrooms and sausage, that's my favorite pizza. But like I said, we're doing pizza for 3, so extra mushrooms and some extra bell peppers over here for me. Lots of sausage. Got sausage and hamburger. This is the meat lover special. And you know, you can do this vegetarian if you want. In fact, there's a new pizza that's just veggie, it doesn't have the meat. Because we do have a lot of vegetarians and a lot of vegans that are buying our products. So we're paying attention, guys. There we go. That's all ready. Now, we don't have any vegan cheese yet. But ask your Thrive consultant to request your favorite type of vegan cheese. We need to know from you guys what you want. I'm aware of the tofu cheese. I've heard that there's some other nut-based cheeses, almond, rice, etc. But please let us know what you prefer, and then we get enough requests for it, then we will offer that in a freeze-dried version. Now, you know, this cheese came in the box dry, and all I had to do was add a little bit of water. It was about a quarter cup, and just turn the bag around and tumble it, and it's refreshed. So it's just like, it has the same texture and consistency of freshly shredded cheese, but because when it's dry, you have no danger of it going bad, molding, and it becomes fresh as soon as you refresh it. As soon as you add the water, it's like it just got pulled out of the, just got grated a couple hours before. There we go, we got pizza. Okay, check back. See when this baby comes out of the oven. Look at that pizza. Now that's a pizza.
Keep thriving, my friends.